And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And they will take over 1st and 10. Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And this will be taken at the 13. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Drive the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Throwing is Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Smith. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the 1st half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
On 4th down, Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Geno. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Man open, it's Goodwin.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Smith on 3rd down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Smith throwing again. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
To throw is Smith. And he's got it. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin from 4 yards out. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Ford Field. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Dak going to start out going to the air.
And he will find his man on the outside.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. their own 20-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, but it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Rodgers going to throw. This is caught inside the 15.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the defender to turn his hips, and then he breaks off towards the corner, and off he goes. Well executed.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers!
Robert Tonyan.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
From way up at the 23.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott off play action. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They tried out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up second and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second and 5 now. Prescott.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Parker touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Green Bay Packers and themselves. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Ford Field.
From way up at the 23. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to the air to start things out.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick.